Now, with this particular reading, immediately I want to be jumping up and down. I want to be dancing. I want to be celebrating. And why do I want to be celebrating? It's because you are about to, and I've got cards falling out already, and it says adventure, but I will explain that more. So you are about to get your biggest upfall. I'm going to create new words. You're going to have your greatest upfall, rise fall, rise fall. Sounds like I'm saying rice. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, which I'm getting over. You are about to have your biggest rise to the point that you are being currently, at the time that you come across this reading, again, regardless of the date and time of posting, but the time that you hear this, you have already been noticed. Not are being noticed. I love that because that's in the current tense, isn't it? You have been noticed by your peers. So I'm reading mainly for entrepreneurs, but again, if you are in a job, in employment and stuff, then take it as it resonates and fits in, to that part. But I'm going to veer it towards more entrepreneurs, freelancers, working for yourself kind of energy. So getting back to you being noticed. So you are being noticed by people, your peers, far more already established in their careers, already on stage, not literal, could be literal, but basically very known. And opportunities will be knocking on your door very soon from the likes of people that I kind of want to say that you have been working towards, not necessarily thinking, oh yeah, these people are going to be my friends, but then why can't they be your friends? But people that have inspired you to do better, to learn better, to grow as a person. Soon you will have that seat at the table with them. Okay, so enough of the shuffling. Let me get some cards out. And remember, the adventure card fell out. And I just want to see what other cards I am being shown. We have spiritual work. I love these cards. I have a deck, which is an oracle deck called Career and Life deck. And the photos on there are amazing and beautiful. I love that. So you've got spiritual work, connections, taking steps. I have no idea why I'm showing you my cards. I normally never show cards. Many choices. And remember the adventure card, which was the first card that fell out. Okay, so what does all of that mean as a collective? Remember what I said to you regarding opportunities coming your way and having that seat at the table. There is such a card on this deck, which I know of, that does say seat at the table, but it hasn't come up, but that's fine. But the word connections has come up. So connections basically means that from this point onwards, and we again are talking at the point that you hear this reading, the connections that you are going to be establishing relating to your business, relating to your work, are going to, because I'm seeing steps where you're just rising and rising and rising, is really going to help you to grow in your field, in the work that you're doing, so that you are then helping and serving other people. You are very grounded and very spiritual. You have been taking steps now. Sorry, that the hold was that because I was being shown two separate images. And I'm sorry, I keep on scratching my nose, but that's the cold. You have been guided logically as well as spiritually to grow. And you have been taking many, many, many steps, even through a lot of challenges, to basically keep on learning, keep on growing, taking responsibility, acknowledging your good, bad, and ugly points, healing through your pain. So many things that people don't realize you need to do in order to manifest to the magnitude that you will now start to see appearing. Because the groundwork, my God, has there been a lot of groundwork? The groundwork you have been doing, is about to pay off. Remember one of the key words I said, that you have been noticed. Not are being noticed, not will be noticed, but have been noticed by key peers. So I don't know if it is that, you're putting out videos, or you're putting out some kind of content or advertising or something, but it's catching people's eyes. And it's not just about catching people's eyes, but it's what you're saying, it's the words, the wisdom, whatever it is that you are sharing. That is the thing that is catching the eyes of your peers. Because remember, the world, there is room for everybody. So there will be billions and hundreds and other, people who are doing similar or the same as you. But that does not mean that you don't work, that you don't earn money, that you don't get this or you don't get that. What it's saying is that there are key things that people are noticing that are different from other experts, people in your field. I almost want to say reader, but then that's me. Will not make this about me. And those things that you do are being noticed. And that is, I've literally just had a single seagull hovering just above my window, and I've grown to know that seagulls are messengers. So therefore, that was my confirmation to you guys that this is all true. So you are going to have a seat at the table very soon. Very soon, we're talking within 6 months of you hearing and seeing this video. Your career, stroke business, stroke work, whatever word you want to use, is about to propel you to heights that you had never, ever, ever imagined, in good ways. You are definitely being noticed, have been noticed, by your peers and people who will help you to rise up even further. But as you rise up, you are always the kind of person who brings up people with you. So it's not just, and they realize this. So your rising means that other people behind you also get to rise if that is what they wish for. There is a greater, grander plan underway, and it is literally all about to come together and start to really manifest for you into 3D, because it's been sitting in 5D for way too long, way too long, and now it's all about to come together in 5D. So if you have been the kind of person who's been sitting there doubting, feeling frustrated, questioning when, if you're on the right track, if it's ever going to happen, what the hell, why is it happening to others, not happening to you, all of those kinds of limiting questions and beliefs and stuff. Keep focused on what you're doing, what you're doing, carry on doing what you're doing, and allow the universe to bring in the people that will help you to rise up, because now is your time. Now is your time to rise, and for your time to step up and be, not that you're not part of the world, but again, grander plan. So take it in the universal sense of being part of the world, in the sense of serving, and whatever it is that you do, it's going to help a hell of a lot of people, not just yourself. So I am so blessed to have been the one to share and pass this message on, that your life is literally about to change to magnitudes you hadn't ever imagined, maybe hoped for, but way more than you had actually ever imagined. I will say, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, but when this resonates with you, which I'm hoping will be at the time that you're hearing this reading, remember to comment and let me know, because I would love to share that energy with you, but also, pass on more good energy on as well. So yes, as I said before, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want a more detailed one-to-one reading about this or anything else, then hop along to the bio. You can book readings there, and also we have a shop, so always check out there on any little thing that can help with your energy in terms of crystals, candles, jewelry, anything and everything. Even I have jewelry on, to help me with my energy. And with all of those things said, I'll see you next time.